to see the butterflies flying. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Well, I'm not sure. Well, anyways, it's in there. But you see the moths and the butterflies? That is my biggest problem right there. But it is so extremely important. See, I got two moths up there in that corner over there. And the praying mantis is over here. It's green. It's the same color as the whatever you call this thing, greenhouse. It's slightly above the little window there. If you look at the watermelon plant and look straight up from there, you'll see it there, hanging on there. But anyway, I'm glad it's there because maybe it could help battle those worms for me. And I noticed that flies are in there. Flies are not good either. So I'm not going to give up. In this day that we're in, it is so important to have your garden, to grow something, no matter what the circumstances are, your space size, etc. Shoot, now I hear a beetle. No, it's a beetle. Okay, everyone, I'm back. That beetle, well, not beetle, but June bug. I know they don't bite, but they're scary. It scared me. It ran me away. So, anyways, in there I have, and there's white butterflies just everywhere. That is my biggest problem with the butterflies. I have like three butterflies in there. I'm gonna try again. Well, maybe there's a praying mantis. I wish it would eat up the butterflies. Eat up the butterflies. Well, you know, my garden I am very, very disappointed in my garden. However, I'm going to keep on going at it and see what it does. So I have the plant right here. All it's doing, hello, is producing only male flowers. Just male flowers. Now I did prune it and take off all the dead ones. Every single one, male flower. All right, everyone, I'm going to try it again. So I have, well, I don't even know what to say. I get so discouraged. Anyway, I would like to show you. Oh, boy, I just don't know. Let's do this. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try this again another way. It's very difficult for me to video and hold it in my hand and not move it so much and show you the plants at the same time. But like I was saying, I was saying that I'm disappointed in the garden. Yes, a little bit. However, I got to look at it on the bright side. This is a tough situation that I'm in. The patio, you can do a wonderful garden on the patio because I've done it before. But this patio this year is a struggle. It was a little bit last year, but not like this year. So My figs are doing good, although I did burn up one of my leaves. I did harvest 3 figs, and they were so sweet. I have 2 left, and I'm going to dehydrate them to see how it works out. There's my peach tree is doing quite well, my pomegranate tree, and my tomatoes. I harvest some tomatoes. Mm, there's another one coming in right there. But there are several plants, small tomatoes on this bush. However, there's a lot coming in. I have so many flowers, I mean, you can barely see them, but they are there. They're there. You can barely see them, though. This is the San Marzano tomatoes. I'm pleased with the growth that they are doing. All right. Now here, you can, I'm going to, now see this here, I should have more growth, much more growth on this. And when did I plant? I planted this over a month ago. I should be able to, harvest some, but I think it's been 2 months now. No more growth. It grew really fast initially. Those are the mustards, the purple mustard, giant mustards. There's no way it's supposed to be that small. Now, as you can see, I did some digging. I wanted to see if there were grubs, and it didn't appear to be. There is plenty of ventilation here and drainage ability here, so that's not the problem. These are collards. It hasn't grown in more than 2 weeks now. Here is another collard. And why are flies all over here? These are not doing well. They've been there a few months, and look at the collards down there. They just fell. My eggplant started off quite well. Here's another flower coming in. And last week or yesterday, a flower dropped off. There it is, as a matter of fact. Peppers, nothing. Not even one flower has come in, but it's nice and green. I'm going to leave it just like that and see what happens. My squash or melon, look at that. It's just growing so nicely. All the flowers coming in. And every flower so far has been a male flower. This plant as well. There's many, many flowers that have come in, but they've all been male flowers. Even the ones that are coming, that are about to open up, like that one, that's a male flower. Male flowers, just male flowers, nothing else. I could tear it down, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it and see what happens. The growing season for these things are over. Male flowers right there. It's about over. They should already, I'm just going to let it keep on growing and let it do what it does. Whatever happens will be. My sage is growing, but look what happens down there. What's going on down there? Yep, I'm just going to leave it be and let it keep on doing what it do. I'm giving up on the corn because it gets that big and it just tries to die off. Okay, so now this is zucchini, and the zucchini is doing well. I don't like the fact that it has all the yellow and brown spots on the leaf, but I'm gonna leave it alone. And something was eating on this one, but I'll leave it right there. Then I have my moringa tree. Maybe I watered it a little bit too much, but it's growing quite fast. Those are more moringa trees. It's just my potato plant right there. And then there is the blueberries right behind there. Now this is, oh, there is the praying mantis. Yeah. And then there are butterflies and moths back in that corner. But here, my watermelon plant has on almost every leaf, maybe a little bit exaggerated, mining worms. Now, before I had been taking those off, since watermelon season is over, I said forget it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Those flowers were open this morning, and they are both female flowers. I'm just gonna see what happens. This is bok choy, no growth. Pepper, very little growth. More pepper, little growth. Bok choy, no growth. I had fennel. I just had to dig it up. But anyway, so in a week or so, I'm going to, maybe next week, or maybe the end of the week, I'm going to go ahead and redo this here. Fertilize it, put some nice fertilizer in it, and I'm going to plant collards and mustards in here. I'm going to get another bucket and plant more collards and mustards. If you know anything about prophecy, we're in that day where we have to have a food supply. And look at what's going on in the stores. You have to have some type of food supply. So what I'm going to do is whatever I can get from my garden here, the peppers and the greens. Yeah, I'm going to plant cabbage, mustards, collards, and kale. I'm going to try and grow as much as possible. And cabbage, because in the cooler weather is going to be able to do. And that's another thing. The weather has been very strange. Very strange. I have a few things against me, but it's not going to stop me. Alrighty. Anyways, I'm not giving up, and you shouldn't either. If you have space for one of these buckets on your patio, you can plant several things in there. A good thing to plant would be greens because they keep on producing and producing. You can powder them, put it in smoothies, make soups with them. Lots of stuff you can do with that. Alrighty, thank you so much for stopping by.